All right, we're going quantum. We're predicting because you can predict your future. We're going to keep talking about this because you are in control of your frequency, your reality, what happens this split second onward. It's all up to you. I can't do it for you, but I'm going to show you today how you can make things happen that are mind-blowing. You ready? Let's go there. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through the fears, the stories, the low frequency that tells you that anything out there is bad and wrong and shouldn't be. That's calling the Creator a mistake. And you're not a mistake, and the Creator is everything. It's beautiful, it's perfect, it's experiencing everything it can be. Contrast is required to know that the sky is blue and that there's a storm out there that is okay sometimes, but not all the time. And that's what we as humans are experiencing. The storms, the rain, which can be beautiful, and too much rain, not so great. That's all the one is doing. And you are that expression. It seems like you're this separate thing that has no control. Now, right now, I'm seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. That's it. That is not to be judged. I'm choosing this reality. I'm choosing this reality. It is real. It is not wrong. And it is the way things are. I am actually seeing things rose-colored right now. That is a fact. So my reality is this. And until I take these off, I would have no clue that the world looked any different. Now, if you choose, you can see the world dark and dreary and horrible. And you will believe that. And you will tell somebody who's happy and has a different reality, a different frequency, that they're wrong because you're seeing through these glasses and you don't know what that is. Because you're not seeing the rose-colored world, the amazing world. You don't see it that way, so you are so determined that they're looking at the world through rose-colored glasses and you can't even imagine that. So you say they're wrong. Why? Because people that see the world this way think others are always wrong. They think that others have to be realistic by seeing the world as a dark, horrible place. When somebody accuses you of seeing the world through rose-colored glasses, say, thank you. Because I wouldn't want to see the world through your glasses. Choose yours, leave me alone. Guess what happens when you see the world through these glasses? Wow, a lot brighter, I'll tell you that. It's prettier, and it's real. That's all that's happening right now. It's that simple. I'm choosing to put these on. The same things are happening out here. Therefore, I can predict my entire life from this moment forward by choosing this reality. It is that simple. Not judging it, saying, oh, you're not looking at the bad stuff. I'm still looking at the world. I'm just seeing it differently through these glasses. So that means I'm going to behave differently, I'm going to feel differently, my frequency is going to be up here. And you know what happens when you're in a high frequency? Wow, these are really nice. It actually feels better to wear these. Okay, do you know what happens when you go to a high frequency? You're in a high frequency. What's in a high frequency? You're tuned into that station. You will hear that station. You cannot hear that station down here if you're tuned into this. You want that station. So when you're tuned into there, everybody else is tuned in, hearing the same station. And therefore you are intermingling and tangled with other high frequencies. What's up there? Abundance, health, joy, purposefulness, giving, love, no fear. So when you see through the rose-colored glasses, there's no fear, there's no nothing. It's beautiful. And so therefore, you're going to exude all of that into the world, and you create it. You're creating and you're predicting your future through what you're choosing to see and what you say your future is. You can predict your future right now. Right now. Because even if challenges and things happen, because we are in a world, a collective that is sharing a lot of things, I'm going to see it differently. So therefore, when challenges come, I won't see them as a problem anymore. They will actually be enhancing my ability to raise my frequency again. Does this make sense? So now you're going to see the world differently. Wait a minute. If I'm wearing these glasses, then I'm going to see that challenge differently. Therefore, I'm going to handle it differently. Right? I'm not going to go, I'm going to type Landria a long scenario about how horrible life is in my life and what you're going to say, okay, wow, another opportunity for me to solve a puzzle, to solve a challenge, and to take my frequency up higher, because I can continue to do that until you become a light body. Then you don't have to be a human anymore. You can go to the rainbow body, you just sort of disappear. But the whole point is we're experiencing human, and that's a really cool experience that's unlike anything else out there. So when you see the world through the rose-colored glasses, you're seeing the world on a high frequency. You are now attracting, and everything looks completely different than the person who sees it dark and negative. And quantum physics says and is factually stating that what you focus on, you create. You're bringing a wave probability into a particle, a material world existence into your reality. You and you alone, for you. I don't do it for you. You do it for you. I can picture something all I want. Only if you desire it will my manifestation desires enhance yours. That's how people get well. That's how people with prayers, group prayers, can heal somebody else, because the person desires that. And so that focus intensifies that power, absolutely accelerates it. That's how it works. This is why a collective is so important. This is why the more of people that focus and put those rose-colored glasses on, the more the world will go into high frequency, and we'll see it that way. That way we're behaving completely different, because we see the world as amazing and positive. We experience the pain of being human, but we know it has purpose. We never blame, point fingers, argue, none of that, because in that world, it's real. So you can, again, have people tell you that they want you to be negative and watch the crap that they do. That is not your choice. But misery loves company. They believe, because in your low frequency, you believe that that's so real that you must have other people think it. People on high frequencies don't require other people to think and believe what they do. They respect the individual choices of that person. And they also know that that person, and not in a demeaning way, like, oh, you're a low frequency, you need to struggle and suffer a little bit more. No, it's like, okay, you're not ready to raise your frequency. I respect that. I don't have to be around it, but I respect it, because we are energy frequencies. That means we don't want to be around lower frequencies. They can affect you. My friend who just told me, she admitted she got onto conspiracy channels and she had such a dark energy feeling. She infiltrated her energy field. That's real, and it will remain with you for a while, because as soon as it comes into your energy field, you allow it. You have to allow it. Then what you're doing is you can't get that out of your head for a while. So every time you think of it or you have that information, you go down into that field again. You start to go down, so you have to clear it out. You have to clear it out. Don't expose yourself to it in the first place, right? Focus on that which you can do, that is best and highest, that is positive. Watch positive things. I watch a lot of things on Egypt and history and, science and all those things. That's amazing. And it makes me really feel good about what's going on out there. There's some amazing things that are going on, and I like that information. Information is valuable, right? And you guys know, I'm always pointing up here, that's my business. That's my business training. It's like, let's get an education so that we can create what we desire. Let's be with a positive community, because these are amazing, positive people, very highly spiritual people. We even have meditation once a week, if you choose. If you're not into that, you don't have to. It's not some weird, cult. It's training with amazing people who want to change the world in a positive way. If you choose it, shift into that. Shift into it. Put them on. Put them on. And when somebody says, you should be wearing the dark colored glasses and seeing the world as a piece of garbage floating out in space, tell them it's not true. That's their reality, and they will not join you in the new earth. And that's okay. You don't have to tell them that. You just know this. And when they're ready to, they will. Everybody will eventually, maybe not on this planet, maybe not in this existence. Some people will not go to the new earth, but when they transition, they'll go someplace else to have that opportunity again. I don't want to go through this again. I don't know about you. We all have roles. We all came here to help elevate this and to help one another. We all have different roles that we play here. So no matter what you are, know that you are not in some awakened state that can't keep going higher. All of us can continue to grow and learn, because we are in dense bodies right now. We're being affected as human beings, always. So you're not going to be some perfect little angel floating around the room yet. You're still in a dense body. Experience it, know it, and use it to raise the frequency, because that's the challenge. That's the challenge. Can I do this in this body? Or do I have to believe the density of this and the separation and the argument and telling people that they need to be miserable too? Yes, keep them on, because I don't have blinders on. I don't have a blindfold on. I'm still seeing just as clearly. I just see it differently. You can predict your future right now, because you're going to see it differently, you're going to create it, and you're going to choose manifestations that are completely different than what somebody else is, by watching the garbage, believing the garbage, and thinking that that's the real world, because it is real for them. Your reality is real. This is real. Never doubt that. The challenge is most people aren't doing this. We're creating that amazing new future. We're predicting it. We get to predict it. Right now, we get to predict it. I see an amazing world. I see communities coming together. I see people healing one another, holistically. I see, all these talents and skills, people that are artists, all contributing in positive ways. Music is uplifting. Art is uplifting. Not separating that and focusing on business, big business that's destroying the planet. Respecting the planet. Understanding that everything is alive and intelligent. Everything is responding to you at all times. Open up, man. Open it up. When you put these on, boy, it brightens up the room. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Join me, please. I beg of you to consider this. But the choice is yours. This is real. It's real because quantum physics tells me that what I focus on, I'm creating. I can predict my future. I know what it is. It's amazing, and every day it gets more and more amazing. And when I get affected by the collective, you're going to feel that sometimes. I know that that is not my individual choice, that I am part of one, and that I may be picking up on it. So that's my message, that I got to keep staying in that high frequency, because if I'm feeling some negativity coming in, you guys are going to start feeling a lot of this. Waves of it. Know that there's fear out there. There are people transitioning into higher places. There are some people that are going down into the third, fourth dimensions. That's okay. They're not ready yet to pull out. Feel it. Don't react to it. Let it blow through you, past you, and focus on the highest. Meditate. Know that I'm predicting my own future. And you can participate in all of it. What do you predict? Let's do it right now. amazing, beautiful future where no one lacks for food, water, shelter, abundance, health. It's all here for you right now. That's a future, an existence that exists right now. Everything exists right now. I'm shifting into it. So therefore, everything I do, think, and believe every day is based on my prediction that that exists right now. So I'm behaving already in that world. So everything I do is in alignment with that. Right? So you have to be that person. I'm in alignment right now with the new earth. So when I have issues that show up, I know I must handle them to take my frequency up more and more and more so that I can participate in the new earth on that level. Because if I don't do that, I'm going to be down here somewhere. And that's not where I want to be. I don't want to be struggling or suffering with a story, because I can change the story, I can shift everything. I already know it exists. Do you know it exists? Let's predict it right now. A new earth of peace and love and joy. Give it time. We're going to have a few years. It takes time for energy to shift. When you watch that conspiracy channel, right? How long ago was that? Still with you, isn't it? The earth is no different. So when we're shifting into that new frequency, give it time. Give it time. Things have to fall off. Systems have to change. Things have to shift. The world has to start doing new things that are more constructive, getting away and making, better choices about their bodies and the planet and everything else. Everything. Everything's an opportunity for you to shift. Everything. From what you eat to plastic to everything. It's going to take your effort. We've been lazy. It's easy to sit back and eat the garbage and use the stuff and throw it away and send it off someplace we don't know. But if you had to live in that, I guarantee you'd never pick up another piece of plastic or any of the other crap you put in your body if you saw what it was doing. We are aware now. We've awakened. Make that choice. It's up to you. These or those. I'm not even going to put them on right now because this feels so good. This is where I want to remain with you. Join me. You are whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Please subscribe. Please share these videos because I want to reach as many people as possible. It raises the frequency of the planet. If you guys want a free workshop here for the internet marketing to create something amazing with the help of other people step by step, come on over. Go down in the description for any one of my courses. Use the tools that others are giving to you to help you get there. You can do anything. You are unlimited. You are unconditionally loved, my friend. Namaste.